Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Retro for You. And on this week's episode of Retro for You, we're back on the Amiga from Stafford Computers. If you're ever in the area, pop along to their shop, have a look. They've got loads of retro gear, lots of games for sale in there. So just pop along, say hello to them, and don't forget to mention my channel. So after a quick word about our sponsor, we'll crack on and see if we can get the board repaired. If, like me, you like building things, then make sure you pop along to PCB Way. They produce high quality custom PCBs perfect for replacement boards, prototypes or even your own retro products. So once you've got your project you want to build, all you got to do is simply click Add to Cart, which is this big green button on the right hand side. Once you've done that, you're presented with this new page here. Now it'll say here, we have detected 2-layer board at 45 by 51, etc. Depending on what board you got, obviously that changes. And as long as it says here 100% success, you're all good to go. Now there is a hyperlink at the top here for simple tutorial, which will give you some more information should you get lost. Now we do have some options we do need to set. The first one being, make sure you have the right country selected for your shipping costs, so you can make sure you're paying the right amount of postage to get it to your country. Now you got the quantity here, which is always set to 5, which is great because you've always got spares if things do actually go wrong on your build. Now also a couple of options down below which are worth looking at is here, which is your soda mask color and also your silk screen color. So your soda mask color is the color of the board, the silk screen color is the color of the words on the board. And last but not least, down the bottom here you can have assembly service if you want to get this board built. After you've done this, you click the button here, save to cart, it will then be processed. As you can see, the color of the boards is absolutely excellent and the quality is second to none. Great job PCB Way. So whether you're into repairing a retro classic or just building something brand new, PCB Way is the way to go. So check out the link down below. And on that note, let's crack on. I'm back on this Amiga board. I'm hoping this weekend to get all this repaired, all this Fat Lady socket or Agnes socket, the ROM socket, the CPU socket and the Gary socket, and get them fitted and actually get it to the stage today where we can test it. But let's hope, because there is, I think we counted about 7 trace repairs to do on this machine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to crack on, get the microscope on, and we're going to start repairing these traces. So the first one we're going to repair is this one here. You can see, so this just comes from this via here and goes through there down underneath. So what we're going to do, we're going to put a patch wire from this point here and then all the way down and through. So that should recorrect that joint. So it goes on that away like so. So I'm just hoping now that is going to shove in. So it's a bit of a pain to line up. I've actually got some bent pins here on a new socket. I can't believe that. Let's try the other one. So here's that through. Let me just double check. Hopefully that is in place. What I'm going to do is I'm just pushing that down like so. I'm going to get some tape and just tape that. Look at that, socket in, socket repair, job's a good one. Next we're just going to slot this one into place, again facing the right way forward. So we're just going to slot that into place, hope it goes in. Look at that, lovely. Get his coat on here, and there's just one more left to do, and that is Gary. And the Gary socket again, we'll just slot in easy. So I'm just going to quickly pop in all these chips that we took out and then get the power supply, link it up and see what indeed happens. Now it's got all lovely new sockets. Hopefully it's going to be good. I've got it all connected up. We're just going to turn this on now. I've got it on the screen grabber and we'll just see what happens. Looks like we've got a black screen. Now, that's what I started off with, a black screen. Well, I seriously thought this was going to work. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to do some more checking, etc. Then I'll be back.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
It's a few hours later. Let me show you what I found. See underneath here, underneath the processor here, there's a tiny break here between this trace here to this via. So I've just bridged it with some solder across, as you can see. And I'm going to reconnect it now. And we're going to again try it. It does have the diagram in. So let's just hope for the best. Okay, guys. So I just need to plug this back in. Just like so. It's a bit awkward at the moment the way it is, but it will do for testing purposes, won't it? That's all we need to do. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to flick it on yet again, and let's just hope that there is some life now. Oh yeah, look at that. That's booting diag. That is brilliant. This is another Amiga saved. Now this one took me quite a while because I had to replace obviously the Fat Agnes socket, the Gary socket, the CPU socket, but now look at it, it's alive. I'm just really happy that this thing is going now, and this will go back to staff the computers. I've got this as far as I wanted to this weekend. It took me quite a while to get this done. Of course, I've been suffering from that flu all the back end of last week. What I'm going to do is I'm going to knock this video on the head. Now, I still need to go back onto my Amiga 2000 that's up there. I've got some stuff to build from PCBWay, so look forward to that. I've also got the VGA card to build from the Apple II that's down there on the floor somewhere, so it'd be good to get that done so I can put it out of the way somewhere. If you're new here, then please hit that subscribe button. Also, everybody hit the like button, and also drop me a comment down below, even if it's hello, because it always helps the channel. Don't forget to check out my YouTube buddies like the Captain Commodore and 8-Bit Retro Refix. Also, pop along to our Discord if you want to have a good chat with us. On that note, I shall see you next time on Retro For You. See you soon, guys. Bye.